Mr. Speaker, I always acknowledge the preeminent privilege to stand in the well of the Congress of the United States of America. It is a unique opportunity accorded few in a country of millions. So I'm honored to stand here, Mr. Speaker, and I love my country. But I must say, Mr. Speaker, I stand here with profound disbelief. Profound disbelief because I cannot believe, Mr. Speaker, that the Senate of the United States of America is considering removing 13 million people from insurance in a tax bill. The Senate is proposing in a tax bill that can't solve all of our problems, by the way, is proposing in a tax bill that 13 million people lose health care. 13 million people without a primary care physician. Perhaps not all, but it's fair to assume that millions will not have a primary care physician. Millions will no longer get the preventive care that can save dollars as well as lives. Millions will find themselves in emergency rooms receiving primary care. I cannot believe that the Senate of the United States of America in a tax bill would remove 13 million people from the insurance rolls, and in so doing acquire $338 billion. The $338 billion is not going to deficit reduction. The $338 billion will go to line the pockets of people who can afford the best health care that the world can provide. It is hard to believe that in the richest country in the world, Mr. Speaker, we are about to move from health care to sickness care. Health care provides preventive care. Sickness care, Mr. Speaker, means that you show up at an emergency room. And by the way, that $338 billion that is claimed as a savings, we'll spend more than that on emergency room services for the 13 million or the millions, whatever that number may happen to be, who are going to emergency rooms. We'll spend it. People are going to get care. They won't get the best care. We have, in the richest country in the world, concluded that we can take health care from those who dearly need it and provide wealth care for those who already have it. Why would we put wealth care above health care in the richest country in the world? I cannot believe that this is happening in the United States of America. And by the way, Mr. Speaker, you and I know that if the Senate can do this, the House will follow suit. The House will pick up that language, some variation of it, if not the exact language, and we will find that in the House, we will be voting to eliminate insurance for 13 million people. Mr. Speaker, our country is better than this. Our country is a country that cares for every person. Where, yes, we will care for the well-off, the well-heeled, and the well-to-do, yes. But we also care for the least, the last, and the lost. In this country, we care about people, and we want every person to have the best health care. So I suffer from disbelief. I am thunderstruck. I cannot imagine the Senate removing 13 million people from health care to provide wealth care for a few. I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman yields back. The chair